My role here is to discuss about the board of directors training. And I think it's a very difficult role. First of all, do we know that in Athens Stock Exchange there is a specific requirement regarding the BOD training? The BOD training in Athens Stock Exchange is mandatory. And I would like to emphasize this issue. However, the aim of the presentation is to discuss if this mandatory requirement is only a legal obligation or at the same time it is a competitive advantage for higher performance boards. Before we discuss about the mandatory requirement, let's clarify the need. We have three main whys, three main questions that they need answers. First, the ability of the boards, and I mean the boards of the listed companies, to do the job, to deliver the service to their shareholders. The second is the ability of the boards to react to rapid changes of today. And the third is the ability to succeed to create competitive executive teams in order to increase the effectiveness of the board. The answer to all these questions is the same: not without training. The training of the board is the only path to success. Sorry? Okay. So, we clarified the need. Let's targeting. Let's put the goals. We have 3 goals plus 2 in order to have a targeting board of directors training. First, the empowering of their technical skills. Second, to provide the practical knowledge and to enhance the specialization. And of course, to develop an international mindset focused on risks. Risk management here is a very serious and critical topic. However, there are also another 2 goals. First of all, enhancing the upskilling process and, of course, building a competitive advantage. Now we know, because BOD training in a listed company is mandatory. So, it's not optional, in any case. It is mandatory, and especially in Greece, it is mandatory not by providing, it is not provided by a soft law, by a hard law, the regulation for the corporate governance in listed companies. And the regulator requires to apply a mandatory BOD policy, BOD training policy. What does it mean? It means that the listed entity has to apply a specific key process with an owner. And this process should be documented from the scratch to the end. But the critical issue here is that this policy has to provide about a customized service, a customized BOD training. Customized to what? First of all, to the members' professional profile, their technical skills, their experience, their specialization. The second, their role in the board, or their role in the independent committees of the board. If they are executive or not, or if the members have special roles. And finally, the needs. We have a huge amount of needs and updates in this presentation, we are talking about areas of importance. Finally, this process, the process of the BOD training should be linked with the process for the valuation of the BOD members. And this is, again, another requirement of the corporate governance framework in the Athens Stock Exchange. This is the areas of importance. And finally, the conclusion. All these support the decision of the Greek regulator to have a mandatory BOD training for the listed companies. But please allow me to say that this is the conservative approach. There is also the business perspective in this need, and the business perspective is the effectiveness, is that only the training of the BOD can create effective boards and can create a competitive advantage for listed companies. So, thank you very much, and the message is crystal clear. Back to school.